Have you ever felt like happiness is just one step away? You tell yourself, I'll be happy when I get that promotion, or I'll be at peace when I buy that new car, or everything will be perfect once I save just a little bit more money. We all do it. We postpone our joy for a future that hasn't arrived yet. But what if I told you that this very way of thinking is a trap? It is a psychological cage that turns good people into miserable wrecks. Today, I'm going to share a story that might just change how you look at your life forever. It's about a club you might already be a member of without even knowing it. Let's travel back to a time of kings and simple villages. There was once a king who, despite having mountains of gold and huge palaces, felt a bit heavy in his heart. He was stressed. One evening, he went for a walk in the countryside with his favorite minister, a man known for his sharp wisdom. As they walked down a dusty dirt road, they passed a small, run-down hut. It wasn't much to look at. The roof was patchy and the walls were old, but from inside that humble little house, the loudest, most genuine laughter was pouring out. The king stopped. He peeked through the window. Inside, he saw a poor farmer, his wife and their young son. They were eating a simple meal, probably just bread and soup, but they were beaming. The farmer was singing a silly song, the wife was clapping her hands, and the boy was dancing. The air in that room felt lighter than air in the royal palace. The king turned to his minister and asked, "Look at them. They have nothing. No silk clothes, no feasts, no gold. Yet they are happier than I am. How is this possible?" The minister smiled a knowing smile and said, "Your Majesty, the answer is simple. They are happy because they are not yet members of the 99 Club." The king was confused. The 99 Club? What is that? Is it a secret society? The minister chuckled and said, "I can explain it, but it's better if I show you. To do this, I will need a bag with exactly 99 gold coins, not 100, just 99. The king, desperate to understand the secret, arranged for the coins. That very night, under the cover of darkness, the minister crept up to the farmer's hut. He placed the heavy leather bag right on the doorstep, knocked once on the door, and quickly hid behind a bush to watch. A few moments later, the farmer opened the door. He looked around, saw no one, and then looked down. He saw the bag. He picked it up. It was heavy. Curious, he took it inside and called his wife. They sat by the candlelight and dumped the contents onto their wobbly wooden table. Gold! It was a pile of shining, glimmering gold coins. The farmer couldn't believe his luck. He had never seen so much money in his entire life. He began to count them, his hands shaking with excitement. 10, 20, 50. He kept counting until he reached the end. 97, 98, 99. The farmer stopped. He frowned. He thought, "That's odd. Why would someone leave 99 coins? It must be 100. I must have dropped one." He looked under the table. He checked the bag again. He shook it upside down. Nothing. He got down on his hands and knees, searching the dirt floor, looking for that one missing coin. His wife joined him, then his son. They spent the whole night searching every corner of that small hut. But there was no 100th coin. This is where everything changed. The farmer sat back at the table, staring at the pile of gold. Just an hour ago, he was the happiest man in the world because he had found a fortune. But now he was frustrated. He thought, 99 is an incomplete number. It's not a round number. If I just had one more coin, just one, I would have a full 100. Then I would be truly rich. And just like that, the seed of unhappiness was planted. The next morning, the singing stopped. The farmer decided he would work extra hours in the fields to earn that one single coin to complete the set. He woke up before the sun and returned long after dark. He was exhausted, grumpy, and silent. A few days later, his wife went to the market. She spent 2 of the gold coins to buy better food and some clothes for her son. When the farmer came home and counted the coins, as he now did every night, he saw there were only 97 left. He exploded. He screamed at his wife, "Why did you spend the money? Now we are even further away from 100. Do you know how hard I'm working to complete this?" He grabbed the remaining coins and locked them away, acting like a guard dog protecting a bone. He stopped playing with his son. He stopped looking at the sunset. He stopped laughing. His mind was consumed by a single thought: I need to get to 100. The peace of that house was gone.
The laughter that the king had envied was replaced by arguments, silence, and tension. The farmer had 97 gold coins, more wealth than he could use in a lifetime, but he felt poor because he was focused on what he didn't have. Months later, the king and the minister walked by that same hut. The king expected to see a wealthy, happy family. Instead, he saw the farmer sitting outside, looking old, tired, and angry. He was yelling at his son for playing too loudly. The king was shocked. "What happened to him?" he asked. "He has the gold. Why is he so miserable?" The minister replied, "Your Majesty, he is now an official member of the 99 Club. The 99 Club consists of people who have enough to be happy, but they are never satisfied. They have 99 things going right in their life, but they obsess over the one thing that is missing." See, this is the secret of true happiness that so many of us miss. We think we are chasing a goal, but we are actually chasing a ghost. The farmer lost the joy of the 99 coins because he was desperate for the one he didn't need. Think about your own life for a moment. How often do we do exactly what this farmer did? You have a good job, but you're miserable because you didn't get the corner office. You have a loving family, but you're stressed because your house isn't as big as your neighbor's. You have your health, but you complain about the weather. We spend our entire lives frantically trying to complete the number 100. We sacrifice our sleep, our relationships, and our peace of mind just to round up the number. And in that process, we forget to enjoy the 99 blessings we are holding right in our hands. It brings us to the question, why you feel empty even when you achieve success. It's because the finish line keeps moving. The moment you get the 100th coin, you will suddenly want 200. It never ends. So what is the solution? Is it wrong to have ambition? Of course not. But there is a difference between ambition and obsession. The farmer could have used the 99 coins to live a beautiful life. Instead, he hoarded them to reach an imaginary score. The moral here is powerful but simple. Don't let the things you want make you forget the things you have. Don't trade your peace for a number. If you are breathing, if you have food, if you have people who love you, you are already rich. Don't join the 99 Club. By understanding this story, you are taking a huge step in your personal growth. It shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. This isn't just a story, it is a vital life lesson for anyone seeking success without stress. True motivation shouldn't come from fear of lacking, but from the joy of living. If you can apply this emotional intelligence to your daily routine, you will find that mental health and inner peace come naturally. Let this story be your inspiration to practice gratitude today. Remember, happiness is not a destination you reach when everything is perfect. It is a manner of traveling. If this story made you pause and think, even for a second, please hit that like button. It helps this message reach more people who might be stuck in the 99 Club. And if you want more stories that touch the soul and open the mind, make sure to subscribe. Let me know in the comments, what is one coin you are chasing that is stealing your joy today? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, appreciate your 99.